Say ba. Alif. Okay? Now there's another thing in the Arabic language. It's called vowel sounds. Everybody say vowel sounds.
Vowel sounds.
Very easy. Say ah. A stroke above is ah. Everybody say ah. A stroke underneath is called e. Say e. And then another stroke that is look like a wow, but it's knocked down. Say ooh. This is one letter that sound that most people in America are lazy tongued. But remember, al-Muslimu kayyisun fatinun mutaharrikun laysa mutaqawqi'an balidu dhihni kaslan al-badani. As Ibn al-Taymiyyah, he said, the Muslim is slick, you know, kayyisun fatinun mutaharrikun. He moves intelligently. Laysa mutaqawqi'an. He's not slow like a snail. Balidu dhihni, dull-witted, kaslan al-badani, lazy-bodied. So we're not going to be talking in English. You say, "Sir, how you doing? All right. Yeah. You can't talk like that in Arabic. You have to articulate and enunciate your sounds. So say ah. And you make your mouth like a door. Okay? Say ah. That's the one I'm giving you right now. Ah. Then you say e. And then you make your mouth go sideways. Say e. E. Smile. Say E. And then the other one is ooh. Just like ooh. Say ooh. And your lips should go forward. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you, Umar. Okay. So this is what so many people, if they don't pronounce these sounds correctly, they mix them together. And you don't know what they're talking about. Because Arabic is very specific. Any change in the vowel sound changes the whole meaning of the word. Okay? So you have to be careful. And remember, every deviant group out there, their first mistake was where? In the language. Their first mistake was in the language. That shows the importance of learning the language. Okay? Now, I'm going to erase this and we're going to go on. And we're going to give a quick test here. I'm going to make sure you know the language very well from a scientific and a orthographic perspective. Insha'Allah ta'ala, all you have to do is pay attention and do your homework. Now, alif. Alif is a one-stroke letter. How many strokes? One stroke. You bring it down, or if you're writing from another letter, you bring it up. One stroke. How many strokes? One stroke. Now, alif is the first sign here. It does not connect. It's what called it a stubborn letter. It's as if the letter's facing one way and it won't connect to another letter, right? Alif always comes after a fatha. What? Alif always comes after a fatha. Now, what I'm teaching you is a rule. The rule is always comes after what? Fatha. Okay? That's the rule. The exception, I will teach you some other time. There's always some exception. But I want you to know the rule. And I want the rule to be so strong in your mind. When you look in the Quran, you will not find, very rarely, the alif coming except after a what? Or the alif will come at the end of a word and it will have this little 5 over it, a little circle over it. Okay? Hey, boy, turn around and pay attention. So this right here, this is called aliful fariqa. Call it? Aliful fariqa. Or the alif that distinguishes the length of a word. For example, if you see this at the end of a word, the only thing it's letting you know, it has no sound. The only reason it's letting, the only thing is there is letting you know that that word has ended. Lots of times people start reading and they say, what does that, how do I know when the word is ended? When you see this alif al-fariqa, this alif that separates and demarcates to let you know that it has ended, that's all it's doing. So if you see a word like qalu, everybody say qalu. You see this alif here at the end? All that lets you know is that this word has ended. That's all this little word right here, this letter means. So the other time the alif comes is at the end of a word. Usually that word is an action word. Okay? Do you understand that? That is alif. Now, along with alif comes another letter. It's another what? Letter. It's another letter, but it's attached to alif. For example, when I say alif, I mean two things. I mean hamza, say hamza, and I mean alif. You understand that? When I say alif, what do I mean? I mean hamza and I mean alif. But when I say hamza, what do I mean? Hamza, hamza. Two hamzas. I mean two types of hamza. One is called hamzatul wasli, say wasli. And the other one is called qat'i. 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 That's what these two are called. But I don't mean alif. Okay? Now, hamza is different from alif. This is what hamza looks like. There's two types of hamzas. Hamza looks like this, and hamza looks like this. Can you see those? You with me? Yes. We're getting everything about alif. Just alif and what? Hamza, hamza. Okay, the two hamzas. Now, where did we get these two signs from? I'll show you. The word, can I erase this? Or should I just move it up? You needed to see it? No. Okay, we're going to erase it then. Now, hamza is called hamzatul wasli. Al-wasli. Okay? Say al-wasli. Now this sad, this right here, you see it? If it comes down and goes like that with the tail, this is what a sad looks like. But when you chop the tail off and it just straightens out, that's the sign for hamzatul wasli. And hamza, it rides on top of the alif. What does it do? Rides on top of the alif. It rides on top of the alif. So when you see this, what are you seeing here? An alif or a hamza? A hamza. You're seeing a hamza riding on top of what? Alif. So you call it a hamza. Okay? You don't call it alif. You call it what? Hamza. And it comes from this wasli. Now the other one is called qat'i. Say qat'i. 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 And this one, it comes from, you see the hamza right there? If you take the hamza and you take the tail off, you have that sign right there. You see that? It's the head of a ayn. So now you have the ayn, the head of the ayn representing qat'i. So it's hamza also. You see it? And it will also, this is the one that people mostly notice. This hamza, it will ride upon the alif, the waw, the ya. It'll be by itself sometimes. It'll be under a hamza. It's called qat'i because its sound cuts. Its sound is distinct. It says a, e, u, each one of those. Whereas wasl means to join. What it does, it joins the previous sound to the next sound. For we say like this, say wa. Wa. Now you say al-asr. Right now you put this right here. Wal-asr. You see that? This sign here, wasala. It joined the waw here to the lam here. You see that? It said wal. Everybody say wal. See, before, if we just had this, it was just wa, right? Now when you have that wasl there, it does what? It joins the previous sound. Wal, and pushes it to the next letter. Do you understand that? Yes. But then when you have this word, say sa'ala. Say that. Sa'ala. You don't have, it's not joining. It has its own, it cuts and makes its own sound.